Picking up where we last left off, Sasuke has left the Hidden Leaf Village to join Orochimaru as a double agent for the Leaf. Sasuke, while under the guidance of Orochimaru, having successfully fooled him, will learn how to harness his first and second forms of his curse mark. But most importantly, Sasuke would begin digging through Orochimaru's hideouts and learning about his past experiments involving the Edo Tensei and Hashirama cells. He would also find information on a number of Akatsuki members, and began using his own snake and hawk summons to deliver information back to the Leaf. During Sasuke's training, he would realize Orochimaru's body would be deteriorating, and that Orochimaru was grooming Sasuke to be his next vessel. And this time, the main events of the Akatsuki would pass: the defeat of Sasori, and the resurrection of Gaara, the death of Asuma, and Shikamaru's vengeance against Kikakuzu and Hidan. Finally, with a few months passing, Sasuke, feeling as he has enough mastery of his curse mark, will finally turn on Orochimaru, attacking him in his sleep. Orochimaru would attempt to take Sasuke's body, but the weakened Orochimaru would be powerless to stop Sasuke, and Sasuke would kill Orochimaru. Continuing on with his mission, Sasuke would send confirmation of him killing Orochimaru to Kakashi and Jiraiya before heading after Itachi. Along his journey, Sasuke would free 3 ninja under the control of Orochimaru: the water ninja Sugetsu, the medical ninja Karin, and the first curse mark user Jugo. Sasuke's new team he would name Taka, as their first target would be Itachi. With confirmation of Orochimaru's death, Kakashi would assemble a team to track down Sasuke. On paper, they would be sent to pick up Sasuke, but their hidden agenda would actually be to aid Sasuke in defeating Itachi and Kizume, and take down 2 more members of the Akatsuki. While on their journey to find Itachi, Sasuke's squad will come in contact with Deidara. Sasuke would have his squad continue tracking down Itachi's hideout, while he himself would battle the rogue ninja. Their battle would be explosive, giving Sasuke free range to test his powers, using full power curse mark with his mastery of his Sharingan. Eventually, Sasuke would push Deidara into a corner, forcing him to blow himself up in an attempt to kill him, but Sasuke would survive the blast and meet up with his team, where Karin would heal him. With Itachi's location discovered, Team Taka would make their next move. The last 2 Uchihas will come face to face, brothers turned enemies. The first phase of their battle will be through the test of Genjutsu, the 2 going back and forth on killing each other, only to reveal to be in the other's jutsu. Itachi would comment how powerful Sasuke's Genjutsu prowess had become, noting that his time with Kurenai had been quite beneficial. The 2 would then begin a bout of Taijutsu, to which Itachi would be surprised by Sasuke's growth, noting that Sasuke fought like that of Might Guy, noting that it would be pointless to use his Sharingan to track Sasuke, as his moves were almost entirely reactive to Itachi's movements. His physical attacks similar to the force of Might Guy, with the precision of the Hyuga-style Gentle Fist. Yet through this battle, Itachi would notice that Sasuke hardly spoke. His entire mindset was on this fight, and he was completely locked in. Falling back from Sasuke's taijutsu, the 2 would begin exchanging multiple fire-style ninjutsu, the signature jutsu of the Uchiha clan being the Fireball Jutsu and the Phoenix Flower. The 2 would go neck and neck, a much closer fight than the original timeline. However, Sasuke would notice Itachi was still holding back, something he would see he would have no choice but to unleash his full power. Also at this time, Kakashi's team would be stopped by the Akatsuki member Tobi from joining the battle, with even Taka joining the fray to hamper the Leaf Ninja. There would be no stopping this fight. Sasuke, now using the full power of the curse mark, would begin to press Itachi. With Sasuke feeling the opening, would draw upon his power and unleash his ultimate lightning jutsu Raikiri upon Itachi. In the wake of the blast, Sasuke would see what Itachi was holding back this entire time: the Susanoo. None of Sasuke's jutsus would be enough to break his shield of his, and running low on chakra, Sasuke's curse mark would awaken a 3rd mode, bringing forth a massive snake hydra, as Orochimaru would be reborn. This would be Itachi's true target, as he would rip out Orochimaru from Sasuke's body. Then finally, the battle would begin to come to a close. As Itachi would approach Sasuke, coughing up blood, and just as he touched Sasuke's forehead like he used to when they were kids, Sasuke would instinctively use Chidori to kill Itachi, who to his fear and shock would die smiling, telling Sasuke that he loved him. His hidden plan succeeding, as in that moment, unknown to Sasuke, he would awaken his Mangekyo Sharingan. With the battle over, Sasuke would awaken in the presence of Tobi. Tobi would then reveal to Sasuke that he was Madara Uchiha and tell Sasuke of Itachi's true secret. How Itachi, as a shinobi of the Leaf, would take it upon himself to stop the Uchiha coup and kill his fellow clansmen. How the situation between the Leaf and Uchiha was flamed on by Danzo as his way to get rid of the Uchiha clan, as well as how it was Danzo who stole Shisui Uchiha's eyes for himself and forced Itachi's hand to choose the Leaf Village or his clan. This would spark a sense of betrayal and form of hurt from the Leaf that he had never felt before other than Itachi killing his clan. This news would radically change Sasuke's motivations, but not entirely. Sasuke saw this as his true chance to join the Akatsuki and learn who its other members and leaders were. But Sasuke also saw joining Madara in the Akatsuki as his chance to get revenge on Danzo, the Leaf, as he was just as much at fault in the destruction of his family and clan as Itachi was. Sasuke would then choose to transfer Itachi's eyes into his own body as to honor his now deceased brother, but to also avoid the potential theft of Itachi's eyes by Madara. Team Taka would then be sent to the Land of Water and the village hidden in the rain. There, Team Taka would meet the remaining members of the Akatsuki and learn of their plans to capture the tailed beasts and use their chakra for something called the Ito statue. Sasuke would then pass along to Jiraiya that their hideout was in the Rain Village and that he had killed Itachi. He would then ask Jiraiya to look at Itachi and the Uchiha massacre. Eventually, Sasuke would get confirmation of the massacre, being a Leaf Village cover-up by the Third Hokage and the Root led by Danzo. He would then assure him that he, Tsunade, and the rest of the Leaf had no idea, and that when the Akatsuki is dealt with, he, Kakashi, Tsunade, and Jiraiya would personally deal with Danzo together. With the pieces set, Sasuke having killed Itachi, and successfully joining the Akatsuki, and taking his place, the Leaf Village would have their double agent in place. But in the background, Sasuke would be making his own moves, one that could change the course of history. Elsewhere in the Leaf Village, Danzo, learning of Itachi's death, sees that his chance to take power on the Leaf is on the horizon. And that is where we're going to wrap up today's episode of What If Sasuke Was a Double Agent on these What If weekends. But yeah, I liked the idea a little, obviously I like the idea of basically Sasuke, after having killed Orochimaru and still wanting vengeance on Itachi, would use that chance to basically attempt to kill Itachi, feeling as though he had mastered all the jutsu he can. And being that he was always a double agent for the Leaf, I feel as though learning the true information of Itachi's betrayal and the massacre of the clan being a cover-up from the Leaf, I feel as though this would radicalize Sasuke, but in this timeline, since he's already on the idea of killing Itachi, defending the Leaf, and everything like that, I feel like his betrayal of the Leaf and his hatred would be really honed in and focused in this timeline on just specifically Danzo and the Root. And so I wanted to just go with that aspect, because the other ninja really didn't do anything, and he has a stronger connection with them in this timeline. Like, he sees them as his like newfound family, and so with them having no like accountability or reasonability of betraying Sasuke, and the fact that it was never their fault, I still feel like he would defend the Leaf, but still have his eyes set on taking out Danzo. So yeah, that's how I wanted to write this story. And then I feel like in this timeline, having training from Asuma, Kurenai, Kakashi, Might Guy, and everything, basically all of the shinobi of the Leaf and all of his friends, I felt like Sasuke going into this fight, having mastered the curse mark as well, would have a much higher chance of defeating Itachi, to the point where it would almost basically be a tie, but the moment Itachi activates Susanoo, Sasuke's outclassed. And so that's how I wanted to write this one. But yeah, if you can tell, my voice is a little off. I've been speaking a lot as of late with these videos, and it doesn't really matter to me. I'm having a great time, and I hope you guys are enjoying these stories too. It's just good to be back and write this stuff for you guys. But yeah, this has been another What If weekend. I am the Galaxy's Cantina and your host JD. If you guys like this video, leave a comment, hit the like button, and subscribe if you want to see more. But yeah, you guys have a good one. Bye.
You a poopy pants, you a poopy pants, liar, liar, pants on fire, can't you let me do my dance? I said, you a poopy pants.